Yo dudes! So, we got more stuff on the Cupra to do. I've had a go at tidying the floor. Okay, that's a very bad example, you can't really see, but just trying to get all the old seat mounts out. I was going to paint it, but what I've noticed is there's a spot where the old seat mount blew through when it was welded, so that's a hole. And then on this side, when we were drilling out spot welds, I put a few holes in the floor. This car is going to Dan next week. Whilst it's there, I'm going to let Dan sort out the welding because he can just plug those holes for me real easy, and then I'll paint it after that. We've got some other stuff to do today, but mainly the focus is getting him on the road and driving, because I am just dying to go for a little rag in this car because it's been too long. Other than that, you might have noticed we've put some banners up. We've got the flag up there, and then I guess since last time you saw this video, I've had like a huge warehouse tidy up. So I started off, all my tools were everywhere. They were like on the floor over there somewhere, and it was just like they didn't have a home. I got some racking and tidied everything up, and then I got my toolbox here. We got the jack, broom pump, cheese plant. I put up this poster of me riding like 7 years ago because I found it upstairs. And then I've been on an absolute mission to remove all cardboard from this place. So we now have these stackable boxes, which are they're all labeled up. And it just makes everything a lot more organized. It goes up the wall instead of coming out, so there's not a lot of stuff to trip over, and cardboard just looks messy anyway, so I can't believe I haven't done this sooner, but yeah, it's nice. So, Cupra stuff. What are we gonna do today? I've got to prep the floor a bit more because I don't want to turn up to Dan's and just say, here, do all this. This is the surface rust that's sort of becoming apparent. That's a hole down there. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all this sound deadening up. This is the factory sound deadening. And then, yeah, we got loads of other stuff to do. Let's check my list. New roll cage and seat mounts. Done. We've done the front mount, we've done the turbo intake pipe, catch can, and N249. I've done the... I did that years ago, I completely forgot. I'm going to look at the catch can today, I think. There we go, catch can. And all the pipe work and clamps and stuff like that, so stuff's starting to happen. I'm excited. I really just want to drive this thing. I'm gonna get impatient. Right, let's crack on with the floors. I've just got to get that done. It's boring, but I'll just time lapse it, and I'll get that all prepped ready for Dan, and then we can start doing some fun stuff. Oh, also, before I forget, we are running 25% off the whole BQR web store. So all of this stuff behind me, if you look on the website, everything is 25% off. This is only until the 1st of July, so you've only got a couple of days. If you want to head over to the website, link is in the description, or it's down here. 25% off everything. Grab yourself some deals. There we go. Sound deadening removed and the seat mount welds removed. Let's sort this catch can out. I also have another couple of bits to do. So I got to think about this a little bit. I'm going to mount my catch can here. This is just a relay box and you can move that inside there. So I want to mount it here, but I have a strut brace which I need to fit, and I need to fit that first because otherwise I don't know how low to mount this. Here we go. So this is a strut brace from a Mark 1 TT. Basically the Cupras, you can either fit a TT1 or an S3 one because they came stock, and these are like dirt cheap. They just need a bit of modding. Yeah. Basically you got to grind down some of this. We got to get it to clear the bonnet strut, and I don't need these brackets, so they're going to come off. Let's do this relay first. That's a pretty good mounting spot for the catch can. And all that is inside this box is that one relay. By the way, I don't have a ghost. Al's up there doing some printing, and you know our mezzanine is creaky, so if you hear any weird clicks and like that, it's Al. All that just to hold a relay. Oh, beautiful. There you go. Now we've got space to put the catch can. So you could go like that, you could go like that, you could go down there. Need to figure out if that fits. So let's fit the strut brace. Alright, I've just taken that off just so I can get a bit of a better thing. But yeah, basically, we just gotta cut a bit off there, but obviously try and keep the bolt hole. Decent. Clears that now. It's nice and snug. That's a bit thin there, but it doesn't really matter. It was 15 quid, so we'll find out if it works or not. I'm probably gonna riv nut that in, and I haven't got any riv nuts, so we'll just leave that as is for now. I just needed to basically find out the height so I can see where old catch. Oh, he's got loads of room. Don't know what I was worried about. Considering how much I absolutely hate grinders, this is probably the best tool I've ever invested in. I use it pretty much every video, I think. But it does have to create a lot of shit. Look at it. Imagine if your girlfriend walks in and she's just like, why are you watching some dude on YouTube sweep a floor? That got me out of breath. Piss. Yes. The joys of having no under tray. Alright, we're mounted. So basically, the reason I'm fitting a catch can is because it just bypasses the PCV valve, and what that does is, like, when your piston goes down, you basically get a load of blow-by that goes into your crankcase. What manufacturers do is they vent it back into your intake, but this leaves like loads of carbon deposits and just sludge. So the catch can basically just bypasses that. It just catches all the oil, the fuel, all the shit, sits in the catch can, and then air just goes back into your intake. Also, you've got loads of pipe work that comes with the PCV system, and that can fail, and mine probably has already. You'll see there's like loads of shit coming out the pipes, and instead of replacing all the shit under here, we just fit a catch can and bypass it all. That's what catch cans do. Real simple. Let's get it done. That elbow thing, that is coming out the oil filter housing. That's what we need to take off, and then that goes, yeah, you can see how fucking leaky it is already. So that goes up here to these. We'll take them off, and then all this shit under here, that's all the PCV system. Oh my god, that's disgusting. You can tell by the amount of shit and sludge around it. It's most likely got some leaks and cracks. Oh yeah, there's one. See that hole there? Pretty mank. That's basically going back into your intake. Now that's gone. We've got to plumb these big bastards in. So that's the elbow that goes from the oil filter housing. Normally these are supposed to like break apart and be really brittle. This one actually ain't too bad, but I still got a new one because I didn't want to risk it, and it was only a couple of quid, so happy days. So that's where the new elbow's going. And then we got this T-piece, which is gonna go in there. Not bad. Back in there. Alright, done. It comes from that elbow, from the oil filter housing, comes up here, tees off to the rocker cover, goes to the inlet of the catch can, and then the outlet comes out into the hockey puck and down into the turbo intake pipe, which is this big fucker here. And that's it. And then you just gotta put this, it's a vacuum line for your brake booster, That just goes on there, and then I just got to blank that one under there, and we're done. This is my my bung. So that goes under the intake manifold. This was like an L piece, and I just snipped it off, put a bolt in, and some zip ties. And that's pretty ghetto, but it should work. So it just goes on there. There you go, catch can setup done. Stoked. That's another thing to tick off the list. Let's do it out. Haha, got a few more things to add to this actually. Got a new recirc valve to go on. I probably should have done that just then. Strut brace. Obviously I've tested a bit of it, but I need to drill it and rivet nut it. And I got rear ARB to go on and new recirc valve. Tyres as well, I need new tyres. A few ticks coming along.
So understand this is a fully comprehensive private car policy for the SW, but that's all done then for you.
Perfect, thank you very much.
You're welcome, have a nice day.
And you, cheers, bye.
Cheers, bye.
Cupra's insured. I was gonna wait for a while to do this, and I was gonna sort of get everything done before I got it back on the road, but as soon as I got it back from the cage, I just got impatient. So it is now insured. I got it insured with Adrian Flux. We've worked with them in the past. They sent me driving a monster truck before, which is pretty cool. And they cover modified cars and young drivers, so go get your car insured with Adrian Flux. They are probably the soundest insurance company I've ever dealt with. So yeah, shout out Adrian Flux, and I'm gonna go drive the Cupra. Oh, I need to get an MOT first. I got it MOT'd, it's taxed, we're insured, we're all good to go. I haven't driven this car for like 8 months. I'm very excited. I'm also very excited because Greg's is back open. That's not a good thing, Greg's is terrible. But anyway, we're gonna go for a little rag. We should do the giveaway before I forget. I'll just do a bold tee because it's easy. So if you want to win a bold tee, all you gotta do is drop a comment down below. Leave me a comment what you think of the catch can. Leave me a comment what you think of the Cupra. I don't know, anything. Leave me a comment what your cat's name is and what funny stuff they do. Leave me a comment what you think this sounds like, this car, because I've got some mic rigged up on the bonnet and it might sound a bit fruity. All you gotta do, leave a comment down below, you win a bold tee. This is the giveaway winner from last week. Congrats. And on that note, let's go for a rag. I'm so excited. I don't know how loud it's going to be in here because obviously we got no floor, carpet, headlining, door cards. We're pretty stripped out, so you might not be able to hear me, so sorry about that. Oh, we have a train crossing. Already what I've noticed with this car, like driving it here and to the MOT, is that it's so much more like responsive. I've been driving the BM for like ages, and as fun as it is to drive because it's rear wheel drive and welded diff, it's just like steering input slow, like gears just feel horrible, and it's just like a bit, I don't know, it's 6 years older than this, so yeah, it probably needs a bit of love, but this car is like way more responsive, the throttle's more responsive, steering input is, obviously it's quicker and lighter, so it's just, yeah, it makes me smile a lot. Right, so what I've learned on this drive is I think I need a new clutch and I definitely need new tyres. These roads are so tight. Makes it look faster. Fuck me. Where even am I? Whew. That was fun. It's so good to have it back on the road. Stoked. What a car. I love this thing. Let me know if you like the driving videos, and I'll try and do a few more of them, but obviously we're going to be doing track days and stuff when this is done. I'm just so happy. This car's been. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Drop me a comment down below and you will win one of these bold tees, and also don't forget it's 25% off on the website. That ends tomorrow, so you got less than 24 hours. So yeah, 25% off everything on the website, and you get a free lanyard if you spend 30 quid, you get free shipping if you spend 50, and you get free stickers with every order. So yeah, grab some clothes, accessories, hats, wallets, whatever you want. But there you go, 25% off. Drop us a comment down below. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.